So hello everyone, I'm Molly with my review of Black Clover episode 41. And usually late here than should have been because the reaction just won't process on YouTube. I'm trying to get on YouTube to work and it doesn't work. Hopefully this video here will just go up and work right away. And hopefully then I don't know, I fix the live rate later I suppose. But anyway, I liked the episode, I really liked it. As always, you know, I'm a big Noelle fan, one of my favorite female characters in Shonen, definitely. So first of all, it's about her backstory. I liked it because I liked it in many ways. First of all, it's short, it's consistent, and it gives us like a good, I would say, not and also the full picture, but it's a good enough, you know, backstory in just a few minutes there. It gives her a lot of depth actually. Sure, it's kind of like, I mean, I've seen the exact same thing before, of course. And you're stillborn kid, right? You killed your parent. And so you killed mom, yeah, like that. That is a classic, you know, storyline. So I don't, how to say it, but I think it's like, it works well, I feel, because you're all like this noble, right? They probably had, this is me guessing, for Silva and so on, but I'm guessing the other, you know, the older siblings, and also I guess generally in life, they just have no problem, right? They're perfect, they're rich, they have strong magic and so on. One of them is a captain, so of course they're kind of like, you know, oh yeah, this is the, you know, shitty sister, she killed our mom, and like that. That's probably the only bad thing that happened to them, right? Yeah, like it's probably the only bad thing that ever happened, generally. Okay, Fury long in the film, yeah, sure, but like when they were kids at this, when they were growing up, when they were teenagers, that's probably the only bad thing that happened to them, and so that's bad for them. And then and I just guess it kind of works for Noelle because as a character, she has really bad control, right? She's powerful with the magic, she can't use it correctly, and it does feel to me at least, and this is my assumption, but I assume that when she was learning magic, she was getting this power, right? Power was for magic. Her family probably was like, you know, we're gonna help you. Yeah, they're probably like, screw you, kid, you killed mom. We're gonna help you. You know, your mom killer. Yeah, like that kind of way, right? So they probably never taught her anything, right? Because we see the episode with the other girl coming later about, like, you know, she's like, you have to change this thing, precise your magic, control that this way. I just assumed that that family never helped her, and obviously they are douchebags, but at least this short flashback gives them a little more, you know, background thought, right? These characters, they hated her before. Yeah, that's my assumption though, but I feel that it presents that they hated her before she was a failure at magic. But she was a failure when she was born, right? She was a failure when she was born, and that's kind of like why they always hated her. They hated her even before she was bad at magic. As soon as she had problem with magic, they probably were like, you know, stop, you're useless, and they never helped her, never motivated her and so on, right? So I think that makes her character make a lot of sense. So that's why I really like it. Even a short flashback, I think it gives her character a lot of like, yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Like, she grows up, she has water magic, and everyone is like, you know, don't use it, yeah, and they all already from the beginning were in her face and rooting it for her, right? That's why she never could learn to use it correctly. But she has like great potential, right? She's the female main character, she has great potential, but of course she never learned it. And also, this is new, of course, but I also like that with Noelle that she's this noble girl, right? And of course, there are other animes and mangas and games and so on, right? Where you have like this noble character that even if they should be spoiled and noble, like, you know, living in the high life, they actually have a shitty life and they have great magic. But usually, usually you have a noble character, and if they're supposed to be a good character and like a protagonist character, it sometimes makes no sense. Like, oh, you have like a really good life, but you're still training every day and so on, you know, that kind of way. But Noelle has the, I don't want to say classic, but I like it though. Like, it's presented good here, I feel. That she's like, well, she's rich and she's, you know, noble in that sense, and she's spoiled in a way, but also, I mean, the money, but at the same time, she's like, you know, she had a typical bad backstory, her family hated her, so they really presented that her family hates her, right? And they have that thing going for her, so she has typical, like, bad backstory, which motivates her to be a hero, you know, to go out there and be the heroine. So I think that is good. I think that's good, yeah. It gives her a classic, how to say it, bad childhood, even though she's rich, right? Because everyone hates her in her family, yeah. Really hate her. And then she get the Naka power up. She got the Naka power up. I like it, but man, that is cliche though. Like, like, I have no good memories. Then you see outside, it's like, Cabaret, Noelle, buy food for you, Noelle, I will catch you. Like, alcohol, Noelle, wanna drink with me afterward? I don't care if you lose. Like, that thing, so she has typical, like, nakama. Then, of course, it works for her, so... Sure, okay, we've seen that before in anime, especially Fairy Tail, where like every damn battle is like, I believe in you, and all the friends are like, yay, nakama. Then it works, right? So, sure, but I liked it. I liked it generally. I mean, it's shonen cliche. But yeah, I think the backstory was pretty good. And then of course we have the new girl, and I think like I said last week, I think that makes sense to me. It's like a lot. That she is a kind of guardian for the temple. I said it last week, and I think that seemed very... I said it actually even, I think, during the opening. I was like, opening, water girl temple, yeah. That to me seems very likely, blind director, and the manga. It's very likely to me that she's some kind of guardian, and she was testing Baka, Asta, and Noelle, if they are good or not. I think she's curious about, she kind of wants them to get there. She's like, we have these magical items, we want to give them to the right people, right? So she's gonna find good-hearted people, right? Not the evil, like the beast have 3 eyes. And, she kind of helps the adventurer getting to her temple. She can pick the right people to actually get the, whatever secret old weapon she's like guarding, right? I think that's probably it. So, yeah, I'm guessing that by I think that seems extremely likely, in my opinion, that she is some kind of like guardian, and she like voluntarily helped her to kind of get her in there. Like she wants her to get through the quest, right, and get her, whatever treasure she has, because she wants to give it to someone that's worth it, right? Someone's a good person, so her and Asta and so on, and generally her friends, right? So yeah, I think that's I feel very certain on that. I probably am right on that. I would be confused otherwise, especially with the last second. She's like, "Oh, let's go back to that temple." Yeah, like even without that last second of her, like, "Let's go down to the water again." Even without that, I'll be like, "Yeah, she's probably the guardian." Like, I said it during the opening last week. I was like, "The opening guardian, yeah." And like, especially now how it ends there, she's like, "I have to go back. See you, Noelle, back in temple." Yeah, she kind of says something that, right? I see you down there. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, she's obviously from the temple, and I would assume the other guy's her brother, and he's also some kind of guardian, right? Probably it's gonna be against her first, helping them, and it's like, yeah, she's right, they deserve it. So I am betting my money on that. She seems extremely lucky, in my opinion. But anyway, I like her character though, and especially I like when she's singing there, and of course Noelle Nasta's like, "Oh, what's wrong with her? She's nothing like she was." Like, that was great. She's like, "What's it touching me? There was something. I was so happy." That was so funny. How they use like, she's nothing what I expected from her, singing calmly, precise, healing magic, and then her personality is super like energetic, annoying, and like, "Money, yeah, like she's that kind of super, all over the place girl, and they're like, wow, what a disappointment." Yeah, like they were, especially kind of calm, collected, right, like going down and like, "Oh, thank you." No, she's like in your face completely. That was really, really funny, and I love the Omaki, Black Clover. We see the king is like, yay! It's like some kind of that typical otaku fan for her. That was great too. That was really great. So yeah, that was awesome. Her healing magic, obviously similar to Noelle, water magic, and obviously the reverse of them is the precise magic, right? She gives her advice. She's like, "Oh, calm down, thinking about happy places." I was thinking about, oh yeah, the whole general thing. Her dream was funny, of course. Her dream was funny. I don't think that's gonna be fulfilled unless if they. I can see it's happening though. Given that this is a complete theory, but given that she is in the temple and she's stuck in the temple, she can leave the water, go from it, but not like much more to the. She can go to the shore, but not further away. It also could be that if they get the stone or whatever, she's free, and when they finally, get the stone, she can leave the temple and be an idol girl. Yeah, like that makes sense to me at least. Like that could be something. That's probably, I think it's gonna happen. They probably gonna set her free she gives the item to a worthy person like Noelle, and then she's also free to leave the temple. She can have her idol dream. Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I was like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Was it more? No, yeah, it's just a funny character, and I think she's gonna have more screen time, right? She's showed, definitely, she showed a lot in the ending, so she's definitely gonna return, of course. But also, just given the ending at least, I would imagine he's gonna be after the next arc, right? I think the manager's gonna be in the next arc. Poor Gordon. That was horrible. Why did they hate Gordon so much? That was horrible. He's like sitting there home, he outside, like drawing their faces, like, oh, they're probably gonna come and get me. And then Finn has teleporter magic, and he's like, go get him. And he's like, oh, they all hate me. That's so horrible. Sitting there like, drawing their faces, like, oh no, left me again. And if they always do it to him too. Yeah, every time they're like, Gordon, whatever. This guy is crazy. Last thing, Yami again, awesome character. I love how Yami, not only is like, I believe in you, Noelle, but also he's like, oh, you're a failure and you're noble. Oh, you're definitely joining my team. It's like, his team is awesome. We're full of losers. Let's come here, girl. You have potential. Like, I love that. For just generally, like, really loser stuff, but also that he is like, he is very, very isekai, he's very genuine savage. He's like, well, you are noble with high potential, but a bad childhood, eh? That's good. It's like, I can see how that is gonna make you stronger than your siblings in the end, yeah, because you have the bad childhood with the royal blood, right? Okay, you are the best combo. He's like, yeah, come here, girls. I love how he's like, yes, this will work. He knows that she has the strong potential, right, than the other family, yeah, of course. Anyway, hope I see you, and hope the reaction video is out soon as well. And see you guys with Backstreet Girls after this.